So the one that's sticking in my mind. So this is where
Archaeology. We are having all sorts of card fun here as we dive into these giant dusty boxes that are in front of us. But as we get going, we got our wonderful friends here in the gang with us. Let's start off with Mr. Joe Puma. How the hell are you doing?
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining. Doing well. It's a beautiful Tuesday night to go ripping through some dusty cards.
Barry, you got a hell of a pile going on there in front of you.
We do.
Jordan, how the heck are you, buddy? What's going on?
Good. How is everybody?
Having fun as always, aren't we?
Absolutely.
And then we got the guy in the director chair that I'm 100% not going to leave out. He is so nice to have us at this wonderful studio every week. Chris Lindstrom, golf clap.
Oh, we're trying. We're trying.
We appreciate your efforts and the giant pile of cardboard that we're having you help go through here. And it's just fun and interesting that we get to do all the time here with you.
Yeah, we just went into the basement, grabbed some more stuff.
Hey, man, you got the stuff, is what I heard.
You can't get enough of the stuff. A fine film.
Fine film. As the shenanigans ensue here on Cardboard Archaeology. Guys, dive in. Let's start ripping into this mess that you got in front of you because we got some fun stuff. As people trickle in, we do have all the stuff that is in our Whatnot store, finally. Some of those might be on bid here in auction as we see you coming into the chat and whatnot tonight on the Whatnot. And once again, I've said Whatnot way too many damn times, boys. I did that yesterday during the video.
So we grabbed a couple boxes before we started. So we got some. The box they're cracking into now is purely random. So these are in soft sleeves. It's not one sport. It's multiple sports. So this is, I think, football, hockey, basketball. And then we have a box. We're going to go through like a row of the quad row box of stuff that's in hard sleeves. And then I got a couple binders of different things too. So we got some interesting stuff to start going through. Looks like you already found one you're interested in.
Yeah. I was gonna say for this Jose Canseco card makes me think of somebody that we knew at a previous place.
Our buddy Joe.
Joe, shout out Joe.
What you got there? Show the camera, my friend, because obviously we love Mr.
Sure.
Muscles.
I got limited edition Jose Canseco.
Oh wow, that's different.
Oh yeah. What does the back look like?
Doesn't really have a year on the back.
That's a different back too.
So yeah, this was
baseball card kit.
Yeah, so this was like these were alternate manufacturers that were doing this stuff. So it wasn't Topps, Fleer, Donruss, anything like that. These were like fly by night. Like these people were just trying to do stuff. So you might see a few more like that in there because this stuff was going on where these are like fly by night ones. And then you had like all these oddball ones, like you'll run into like action packed football in there. You'll run into different makers that were only around for a few years.
Right.
So it's like the boxed wine.
Yeah, Jose Canseco
Exactly.
limited.
Yep.
And that in itself might make it valuable. That it's could have some value. You know,
It's hard to know because these are like they're things that aren't like generally known like nowadays like at all. The fact that those exist, I mean, who knows if anybody even knows about that anymore.
Right.
And that's some of the cards we found last week. I'll have to pull it out of the box here again, but we had that Ken Griffey Jr. post-serial card that was not quite as far down the rabbit hole as that limited one here with Jose Canseco, but going in that direction. Jordan's got a hit.
Oh. Why don't you show that to the camera?
What you got?
Bo Jackson record breaker.
Jeez. We got a crush on Bo Jackson in this collection.
You know what?
You're not kidding.
Yeah. I mean, there are worse people to have crushes on for sure.
I'm strangely okay with
For
it.
instance, not to segue into that, but Randall Cunningham.
There it is.
I feel like he was the quarterback version of Bo Jackson.
If our buddy Tyler happens to be watching, that would be his guy.
He had his moments. I mean, what a crazy talent he was, and like his arm was wild. It's just like he was just. It almost looks like he was flicking his wrist, and it was just going all over the place.
Well, and his mobility too, right?
Yeah.
Like this is prior to running for a ton of yards, and then on top of which, didn't he have that 94-yard punt the one time? Granted, it bounced a really long way.
Still real.
But it was 60 plus in the air.
He was such a
crazy.
wild talent. Like his throwing motion was not efficient, but man,
It got there.
He was really something.
I remember the quote where he would talk about Randy Moss, and he said he would take 3 steps and just throw it as far as he could, and he could never outthrow Randy Moss.
And that was late stage Cunningham too.
Exactly.
Because he was a rookie in I think 87, like 87 or 88.
Of course, it's only going to post for the 1 year.
So I got a guy here that
You got a guy.
I did not know existed.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
You guys might know who he is, but he sure as heck looks like Pedro Martinez,
El Pedro.
but it's Ramon Martinez,
Oh,
Oh,
of
there
course.
you go.
and it's
Yep.
the brother
For
of
the-
Pedro
Yep.
Yeah.
For the Dodgers?
for the Dodgers.
Heck yeah.
Brother Ramon.
Ooh,
Is that on a
classic.
leaf?
Classic from '88.
Gotta love it.
Oh, that brings up a good question. Who do you think is the best pairing of brothers for pitchers ever?
Best pairing of brothers.
Because you got...
I'm having trouble even thinking of brothers that
got-
We
actually
got
pitch.
Levon
Tyler Rogers and Kirk brothers. Those guys are
Yeah,
brothers.
Tyler and Trevor.
Yeah.
We got El Duque and Levon Hernandez.
Oh,
both won
they had a
one.
moment. Levon
Yeah.
Hernandez had that moment in the mid '90s where it was like what, late '90s into the early 2000s.
97, right? When they won the World Series?
Yeah, like he was a rookie that year, right? And he had that like 3 or 4 year run where he was really good.
And then El Duque came in, later, right? Because he defected from Cuba in, what was that, 98, 99?
So
He
here's
was definitely older, yeah. I know
So
that.
I think we realistically probably need to go back in time. So the one that's sticking in my mind. So this is where I only have so many, like my references. This is getting old.
There it
I
is.
think it was like what Dizzy Dean. Didn't Dizzy Dean have a brother who was
Oh, the
also
Deans.
a pitcher?
I thought of the perfect one, and it gets me a chance to tell a Bob Uecker story. The Necro brothers.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Knuckleballers.
yeah, because Phil Necro was like the master of the knuckleball for a long time.
Yep.
And who was the other one?
Uh,
Because Phil was he was the ace knuckleballer.
he was the ace, and he's the one that went to the Hall of Fame. God, why am I blanking on it? It's Phil Necro. Brother Necro. What's Brother Necro? Come on, I see y'all in the chat. Hit us up. Nice to see you. Mike Lee, DJ and I. Cam loves Pokemon. Everybody's
Joe.
in. Joe Noel.
Joe Necro. I think he might have played
Joe
for
Necro.
I think he might have played for the Red Sox too.
I think you might be right with that one. I'm trying to currently figure out how to get our inventory over to our whatnot listings to create a temporary, because we do have some cards that, as everybody is filing in, that we would like to be able to auction off because we forgot to grab the giveaway box again. But to that point, we do have some ones that I was thinking might be potentially for our wonderful fun this evening. They're not in the perfect condition, but they're in well enough that I think you would be very ready to go. We have a Bo Jackson rated rookie
Ooh, nice.
that we're gonna potentially auction off tonight. We are strict to an hour this evening because this lovely studio has a queue apparently.
So it does.
Frank Thomas is on our inventory list right now. Frank Thomas, another one, a score rookie. We got the Ken Griffey Jr. Gold Rush. Michael Jordan, baseball rookie card, shooting baskets. Typical. And then we have a couple of others here. But if you're in the buying mood, they're very adequately priced right now, I think, in our channel, which is probably where we would start bidding if we get to that point here in the near future.
Yeah.
So
just
very
an
fair in
update.
our inventory at the moment.
An update on the Dean brothers. I think both were born in the 1910s.
There you
So it was Dizzy Dean who was the actual star. But his brother was Paul Daffy Dean, who is a career record of 50 and 34.
There you go.
But Dizzy Dean was way better. 150 and 83, a 302 ERA back in the 30s and 40s.
Yeah, Dizzy Dean was one of those guys too that just was he was expected to be a monster.
Yeah.
And it was one of those names that just unfortunately fizzled at the end of the day, but good guy.
Why do I get the feeling there's somebody's gonna say like screaming into the camera about like Walter Johnson? Like, oh, Walter Johnson didn't have a brother. Oh, it didn't matter.
Just every Johnson.
Like, oh, okay.
Oh, here you go. Gaylord and Jim Perry. That's the number one. 529 combined wins.
Gaylord
There you
Perry had a brother.
Yeah,
Did
Jim.
not know that.
Yeah, Jim Perry, who was 215 wins, won the 1970 AL Cy Young.
There you go.
So those are definitely two of the best pitchers you can find
There's
together.
a ton of other brothers that play other positions too.
Mm-hmm.
Not that we need to open up that can of worms tonight, but
The Lou brothers. Yeah, you got one.
Trying to-
Mars.
I'm scrolling through to see if there's any other interesting ones.
well,
I'm trying to get this Collects app that seemed like it was really cool when I downloaded it.
I might have stumbled across a pretty cool card here.
Oh, what you got?
I believe it's 1970.
Juice is loose.
The juice is loose? No way. There we go. Can't tell we're ready for a
Ooh,
Buffalo
at
show
that.
here. Can't tell that this came from Buffalo. This
Yeah,
collection.
exactly.
The juice is loose.
So that is a O.J. Simpson rookie card.
Yeah, for sure.
So, although his exploits off the field are very well known, his exploits on the field were tremendous. He really was one in a generation of running backs, and it's obviously wildly unfortunate the things he may or may not have done.
I just think it's hilarious that the thing he actually finally went to jail for is like literally the thing we're doing right now.
Like memorabilia, right?
Stole his own memorabilia.
Don't tell
back
him
from
where our
somebody.
address is, Craig.
There is nothing. We are in a secret underground layer.
But yeah, that as a player, so I think it was around 70. My dad was a ball boy for the Bills.
Really?
So during like the late 60s at the Rock Pile, his dad was an electrician, worked on the stadium.
Nice.
And he was a ball boy for I think 2 or 3 years.
Wow.
So he had met everybody, met OJ, met everybody. But yeah, he really was a hero to Buffalo, and such an amazing running back, because like that, getting 2,000 yards in
14 games. Yeah.
was unbelievable. Like that.
Unfathomable at that time. The guy was a literal definition of the beast.
I just remember like those old like Steve Sable NFL films, and they would do the one for him, and they're like OJ running for 2,000. They had like the
yeah.
prompt.
Super monotone
yeah.
voice.
And they would just show like clips of him running. Yeah. It'd be him and Marcus Allen and a bunch of other people. Just the archived clips of them running the football.
We can also say brothers. The more famous brother, Mike Maddox.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you
forget
go.
it.
Mike Maddox has turned into a hell of a post baseball career as a coach, though.
Oh,
He's
is
been one of the best pitching coaches in Major League Baseball for basically the last 2 decades.
That's awesome.
I believe he's with the Rangers right now.
Mustache, right?
What
Didn't he have a
about,
mustache? Yeah.
I just thought of 2 guys. I think they're brothers, the McGill brothers. Did we already say them?
Oh, no, we
Tyler and Trevor McGill,
We have not.
Current.
current.
Yeah. So yeah, my baseball knowledge is at best like early 2000s and back. Like I know
You mean
some
like the level
names.
of these cards?
Yeah, I know some modern players' names, but
Anyone-
modern being like up to like 2010.
Yeah, that's where we're reversed because
Are we making Cocoa Crisp references?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I
I
remember
like
that.
Cocoa Crisp. Cocoa Crisp was the man. So as far as this Jose Canseco card goes that you found,
Yeah.
it has been very, very, very hard for me to find a comp on this card.
Oh yeah.
It's been raw $3-4, but at the end of the day, I can't find that they graded this card. So
Interesting.
that's very odd, because you would think that that's everything. You would think that's the name of the game these days.
Yeah.
But here's the funny thing: is on the bottom of this it says available in stores everywhere, or send $12.99 to Collectors Marketing Corp. How did I do? Was that a good promo voice?
That's pretty good. That's not bad.
I didn't even practice that one. Look at me
Golf
go.
clap.
So meanwhile, the OJ is in raw condition ballpark right now. We're talking $30 to $40, and this is in pretty good. There it is. Now I know I'm in a real podcast studio. This OJ is actually, it's pretty good centered
For a 70s
for a
card.
'70s card. What
Actually
was the
70.
Yeah, I think it was an actual 70. Yes,
Yeah.
it is an actual 70.
It is also a beautiful card. Like
I love the old school backs.
that tan border. Like
It screams 70s.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the
Oh,
flare
yeah.
bell
Yeah.
bottoms and whatnot. And this has to be. What year was he a rookie?
69.
It was 69.
yeah,
This
so
is
that
his
is
second year. O.J.
that was
Simpson
the
card.
first card though.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure that is the rookie.
Well, that one's unfortunately party people probably going to head out for grading unless somebody's got a cool $50.
Yeah, that is the rookie. So there's other ones that that is the rookie card. Is that one? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's fantastic. 1-5 Grey Cups, Warren Moon.
Oh, what you got? Oh yeah, Warren
let you show
Moon.
him.
Yeah.
Warren Moon.
And so actually, I have quite a few of them.
I got a
Yeah,
couple.
Is that a CFL card?
That is a CFL card.
Hell yeah.
It is,
There,
yeah.
even better.
Is that it's a CFL Legends card? Yeah. So
So then I found this right behind it. Hot Gun Warren Moon.
Ooh.
With the moon in the background.
that
Remember
is
these?
beautiful. Oh, I love that.
Yep.
You see that, Craig?
Oh, that is very, very cool and full on basically the gun in that one. I love when they, especially think of the photography at that time,
Oh.
being able to get that moment where it's full rifle. That
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
happen.
That is one of the
fantastic.
coolest
Hand me your
cards
hits,
you're gonna
Jared.
get.
Hand me your hits.
We can switch gears to baseball. Back to baseball. I got a couple of really cool Kenny Lofton cards here.
Oh,
You're holding down
nice.
on us, guys.
One's a AAA card.
Oh yeah, I remember when those
Impel.
AAA's came out.
I think it's Impel.
I have a Tim Wakefield of that same year in a Buffalo Bison's uniform.
Pre-rookie. Pre-rookie
What team
card.
is that?
That is the Tuscan Toros.
I don't remember that one.
Pre-rookie.
Nice.
Obviously Cleveland. Oh no, that would have been Houston.
I was gonna say it's probably Houston or San Antonio is where it's from. That would be my guess.
Yeah. Here we got the Pinnacle rookie prospect 92 Kenny Lofton card.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved those. That's a great look.
Yeah. Hey, Jukester, I'm glad you appreciate the fact that we got this soundboard going because Chris is awesome at his job over here.
Stop whining.
Shout out Jukester.
There it is. Got every button on the Magin here. What do I want to say? I declare shenanigans because that's all I'm thinking.
Sweet berry wine.
You want these cards?
What do you got
That is a
for it?
really, really cool Kenny Lofton. I
What'd you-
remember these.
What you
Pinnacle
got over
ones.
there?
A couple of David Robinson rookie cards.
Ooh,
Admiral?
fancy.
Heck yeah.
And that's
Love the Admiral.
Skybox, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, I think that was one of the first years of Skybox because they really focused on it's like football and basketball, but the Skybox cards were very unique.
When you guys, obviously, we are, to talk news and whatnot, we are literally 5 minutes away from like the All-Star game in Major League Baseball. I know you're flipping through baseball, football, this thing and that thing, but as far as actual events outside of this room for sports cards and whatnot, the fun that we are talking about here is what are some of your favorite All-Star game moments, All-Star players, or home run derby moments? Is there any that stick out to each of you that would be in that ballpark of just, wow, that's a story, that's fun? And I don't want to hear anything about the tie game in Milwaukee.
So I immediately thought of that one, but I'll let you go. I know you.
I was just right off the top of my head. I remember being a little kid. You guys can probably tell me the year, but we were like wrapping up we went out to Buffalo Wild Wings, I believe, after like a summer baseball game from summer league, and it was home run derby, and it was when Josh Hamilton was just going berserk.
Oh,
Yep.
And
how can
that
you get
was-
any better than that home
yeah,
run derby?
yeah.
How many did he hit in a row? It was a
Didn't he
tear.
end- I always want to say
He
it's
ended with-
41, but
That was
41
total.
was when Abreu hit 41, and then he hit like none for the rest of the year because everyone
'Cause he
always said
swung
he
out
just
of it.
used all of his good swings during the home run derby and messed up his swing. Because that was when he got traded from the Phillies to the Yankees afterwards, and then just didn't do anything.
Yep.
Now this is now Abreu. There was, what year are you thinking? This is
I'm bad with. I'll
not-
say 2010,
Yeah,
but I'm probably
It's
wrong.
probably around then.
Brady was probably in that ballpark.
Yeah.
I want to
But
say
I
Josh
definitely-
Hamilton
I
was
remember the Hamilton one was like.
09.
Was it before?
It was before, I think.
I was gonna
because
say,
I want to
like,
say Abreu was
2012.
the one that topped him.
Because he would have been with the with the Rangers before he went to the Angels, so it would have been
Josh Hamilton, you're talking about?
2012.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was when he was on the Rangers still.
2012.
Yeah,
right?
that was like his
2008.
that was his huge breakout.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, the problem is whenever you say like Abreu, I'm thinking of Bobby Abreu.
I think of Bobby 10 to you.
'Cause, yeah, one, I'm an old, and two, like I don't.
That's what he is,
Modern
I think.
players.
Yeah, so I looked it up real quick. In the '08 Derby,
Okay.
in the old
Yep.
Yankee Stadium,
Yep.
Josh Hamilton hit 28 homers in the first round,
What year was it?
2008.
2008. I was
And
almost
then
right.
he got beat by Justin Morneau in the finals.
Yeah, because
Which is
Morneau was
funny 'cause-
captain consistency in that home run derby.
Well,
He just-
wasn't he the one that was hitting line drives because it was timed?
Yes.
So obviously, if it didn't hang in the air, you could hit more home runs. But
Well,
I wanna say
this
it
was
in-
outs at that time still.
Okay.
That wasn't. I don't think the
Oh, it was
time
the
was
one
in
that did
until
that.
after.
Okay. I remember Bryce Harper doing it with his dad the one year, and his dad pitched to him. I
Oh, and
remember
he won that year, if I recall.
Best All Star moment. Grooving the pitch for Ripkins up there is last year. That was a pretty good one.
That was a good one.
Bo Jackson, 1990, winning the MVP.
Oh, when he was Superman and ran up the wall.
Crushed that home run.
My favorite one was, I think, had to have been the home run derby with Vladdy. And who was he playing against?
Most recent, or not most recent, but
when
Vladdy
he
Jr.
When he won, I forget what year it was, but it was in Seattle.
2003 or
Something
23.
like 2023. But he and I forget the other gentleman. He was just going off. It was just bang, bang,
Might have-
bang, bang, bang.
Was it Tatis?
It might have been Tatis. I can't remember. If anybody remembers in the chat, we see you there. Rainville Rips, appreciate you for joining. But to that point, it was just was it Stanton?
Let's see.
I can't remember, but it was very, very epic proportions. And then the year before that, Vladdy went off in Cleveland and was doing really good too.
Remember the All Star game where Pete Rose broke the plate, the plate
catcher.
Yeah, and like he never played again.
Randy Rosarina, who he was
was
against.
the Rosarina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2023.
Yep.
Randy Rose.
I mean,
Forgot about that.
last time we were talking about Ken Griffey a lot, I was thinking about some of his because he won 3 times, and I just did a quick search. So he won in Pittsburgh in '94, Coors Field during like the juiced ball era and juiced player era.
Yeah, because that wasn't a Molotov
he
cocktail.
won in
fun.
Coors.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
against Vinny Castilla and Jim Thome. And then I think the one I was thinking of was '99 in Boston. So it was him going against McGuire
Jim
in
Thome.
Fenway.
Which that was the one that McGuire hit it out of the stadium. I remember there because they were making the commentary
Yeah, that
about
was
him
Fenway.
hurting out into the Mass Turnpike. Yeah.
I was actually at the '96 home run derby at Veterans Stadium in Philly, which was
must have been hot.
peak story. It was very hot, very, very hot. Peak steroid era. Bonds, Griffey,
Oh.
McGuire, Sosa. I think Bonds won that year.
When you brought up the Coors Field game, I just remember Bartolo Colon going against Bonds and ripping him inside the whole time with fastballs, and they gave him a changeup, and it hit the flag, the San Francisco Giants flag, in the double deck or triple deck of the stadium. And then they were just making the commentary about, if you're pitching somebody and pumping somebody inside, the worst thing you can do is give him a changeup. He crushed it. Yeah.
Lakata. So I think that brings up another fun baseball conversation. Funnest home run you've ever seen hit. And for me, that is 100% Bartolo Colon hitting his only home run in his major league career, illustrious major league career, because I saw this on Instagram, Twitter, or something the other day, and it was talking about how every time Bartolo Colon had swung a bat previously.
Hold on 1 second.
Shoot.
Let's see if I can get this to work.
He's got the infeed
No,
going.
it didn't work.
He's trying to drop the messages in. Well, I know how to do that. We'll have to show you that one. You got to do it in OPS.
Yeah.
But Bartolo Colon's stats for how many times his helmet actually stayed on his head every time he swung.
Yeah.
It was like that was the only time when he hit that home run that it actually stayed on his melon. Because man, was that boy a little thick.
Yeah, a little bit.
Such an athlete, though. What that man could do on a baseball field.
Well, and for
unbelievable.
how long he played for, too, right? He played, what, mid-40s? He played
Mid-40s.
20 seasons, roughly. Yeah. And he played for everybody. Mets twice, Angels. I can't even... I mean, it's probably... The list is probably more than half the league for all the teams he played for.
Oh, yeah, here's Tierney trading. His was D. Gordon hitting a home run in his first at-bat after the unfortunate passing of Jose
That brings tears
Fernandez.
to my eyes
Yeah.
every time I see that. Yeah, for sure.
Tierney, that is a hell of a one
Yeah.
because you talk about Jose Fernandez was one of the best rising stars in baseball, and from every account, one of the best people in Major League Baseball at the time. And they all got in trouble for wearing his number during that too.
I remember he switched sides, right?
Yeah.
Because he started on the opposite side and then switched over and then hit one.
Yeah.
I think that was his only home run that year too, right?
It was one of them. He didn't hit a lot of home runs.
Yeah.
That man was, Willie Mays Hayes from Major League. You put the damn ball on the ground and you run. Joe, how you doing over there, man? What do you got for a silly baseball moment or a fun home run that you got?
I don't know.
Or are you
I've
gonna
been
hit over there?
trying to think of something other than Anthony Volpe's grand slam in the World Series a few years ago, but
This should be winning one, you mean?
yeah. Or like Ernie Clements almost winning
I mean, you could go,
that ball still hurts.
home run in last year's World Series.
Yeah.
You go Yankees, Yankees
Dodgers.
Orioles?
Oh,
96?
man. Do you remember that
96?
kid's name?
I don't know.
It was etched in my brain for
Yeah.
years because I was rooting so hard for Cal Ripken to win a World Series that year, and they had a hell of a team in 1996.
Was that the same? That wasn't the same postseason with Roberto Alomar spitting on the official.
It
right?
was, but it was not in the postseason. That
Right,
was
yeah.
before the postseason.
Yeah.
But yes, that was the John
Okay.
Hirschbeck incident.
Yep.
Oh, I got another one. Derek Jeter's 3,000th hit.
Ooh, that was a
home
fun
run.
one.
Yeah, that was fun to watch.
How many? And he's on a hell of a list right there too with that, because there's just not that many people at home runs for their 3,000th hit.
Yeah.
I think Paul Molitor is the only one that has a triple for his 3,000th hit. We found a
Roberto
few of his
Clemente,
last week.
His last hit was his 3,000th because he died in the that following offseason in Nicaragua. I remember that.
Man,
Well,
what's
I
one of the
don't remember
downers?
that,
I love Roberto Clemente, but
yeah.
but
Great home run. I remember where I was when McGuire hit his 62nd.
oh, that was a fun night. And
Yeah.
wasn't Maris's family there?
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That was
Sammy.
that was like a line drive. I remember that. Yeah.
It just wrapped around the pole.
Look at that.
Just sneaks
Pull,
in.
pull.
Got a slew of Michael Jordan over here.
Oh, there you go.
NBA
Ding, 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 ding.
hoops.
We have a winner. There it is.
And then this one is
Ooh, is that 92, 93 upper deck?
yeah, I think 92, 91, 90,
91, 92.
91, 92. Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta love the Jordans.
Those are pretty. I love that, like with the hardwood sides.
Yep. Did we end up grabbing and bringing the packs up? Do we want to give a giveaway, or
We
do
didn't
we
give
want to
any,
get a
we
bid
didn't
going?
grab any packs, but we can.
Do you want to Russian roulette out of one of those and pick one, and I'll see if I can get a bid for our loyal listeners here.
Ooh, let's see.
Those are the ones we currently have listed in our shop.
Well, since we just highlighted him, let's go with baseball legend.
Baseball legend, Michael Jordan. So I'm going to get the bid going here. If anybody's in the chat listening, please, I'm going to start it off pretty low. Probably $1, I think this is lets me go to. But this is a Michael Jordan rookie card. We're going to talk this one out for a few minutes, and I'll get the bid going. We're going to try this for the first time on this time.
To give stats on the back.
It does not. It actually tells like a whole story.
Of course it does.
Perhaps the greatest basketball player of all time, Michael Jordan, traded in his sneakers for a pair of cleats.
I like that you're doing your like Bill Walton.
I'm trying my best. One
The
day.
azaleas are
Well, the
blooming.
problem is that I wish this is what my day job was. I want to talk baseball all day, and people like Michael Kay have to, get paid for it. Oh, sorry, Yankees shots.
Come
fired.
on.
I like Michael Kay.
I love Michael K.
My problem was,
Non-biased.
I wish with somebody making that much money, he would at least read the sheet on how to pronounce people's names, because that drives me nuts. It's a pet peeve. I always try to make sure I'm pronouncing people's names right on my podcasts. And this one is the stupidest one for a Blue Jay that played for us for like 3 years. His name was Ryan Goins. On the pronunciation sheet, it literally has go-ins. And he butchered it every frickin' time.
Might have been doing it on purpose.
Might have been. That Yankee Blue Jay rivalry all of a sudden resurrected in 2015 because, not relevant.
Right.
Always something. Now I got to type. So you guys, I think.
So what was, oh geez, you were talking
Oh,
about,
I can import an inventory item. Look at me being smart.
yeah, there's, what were you talking about before? It was
It
brought up
the
something.
fun home runs and all-star game moments.
Yeah, no, it was right before we just moved over because you're talking about it was Griffith
Michael
and
Jordan?
I was just there was something that popped in my head. It's gone. It'll come back in a
Here,
second.
here.
Wait
Don't think about
for
it,
it.
Yes.
and you'll immediately.
Oh,
remember
almost
what-
always.
For it. Here, take this.
There you go, Dwight Gooden. Unfortunately, it's not his rookie card.
Oh,
though.
show that. Ooh, that's nice.
That is a good one. Always loved Doctor.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know what I got here, but these are some really cool upper deck. One's John Stockton.
Ooh, I remember those. Those are the old hologram cards.
Yeah.
3D. For the kiddos out there, that's what 3D used to look like. It wasn't Pixar movies and
David
3D.
Robertson.
Oh, that's got to be a good one. I like how I hit move the inventory over to the real listing for this show, and it's like, nope, sorry. Denied. Oh, there we go. I want to move this to
Mike Schmidt, Hall of
auction.
Famer.
Oh, nice.
Mikey Schmitty. You talk about he might be one of the most loved people in Philly, period. But did anybody ever see that documentary about him on MLB Network? People hated him when he played in Philly for the Phillies. He was just always, well, we should be better. We have Mike Schmidt, and he's not pulling his weight. And then next thing you know, after he retired, they're like, oh my God, he was the best. Yay.
I feel like that's par for the course for Philadelphia, though, right? Like you either are like vilified or they love you completely. Like Allen Iverson, like can do no wrong, didn't win anything. Donovan McNabb almost won a Super Bowl, and they're like, "This guy sucks. Let's get rid. Let's get rid of him."
There you go. So we got the four of the fun people in the party zone here. I just figured it out. I'm hitting the buttons. I'm going to start the bidding here for the auction, starting at $1. It'll run for a minute. Right? Meow. So we got an auction live. If you are one of the people looking to pick up an Upper Deck Collector's Choice Michael Jordan shooting baskets in a 45 White Sox jersey. Clearly spring training.
That's a nice one right there.
Very clean.
A couple of old ones.
I think the only reason this one would probably be in the not perfect ballpark with a grade is the actual cutting of the machine got the top. It's a little frayed. That was the only reason I was like, you know what? This one's probably not a perfect 10, but it is a very clean, very presentable card for your collection. So the bidding is going. We got $1. We have Mr. Tierney Trading going in the winning so far for $1. Who's got more for Mr. Michael Jordan, the slam of all dunks?
Shout out Tierney Trading.
There you
Hey,
go.
well, it's somebody has to kick off.
Tierney Trading, first ever actual bid on this show after 3 shows. So cough clap.
Very nice.
I'm going to make sure you get something extra in your package, and I would highly, highly appreciate it, just like the rest of the gang here, if you happen to be the one that at least posts that we would love to have some feedback and stuff. I'm going to make sure you get something for being our first buyer
Yeah,
on this
absolutely.
show, being a little extra fun. We're going to make sure we pass the wealth.
Well, I'm gonna pivot over because I see you started to separate some stuff over there.
Do we have to go
Which
through some
one's
fun
here?
over there
So
as we're getting near the end of our hour?
Actually, there we go. Sean Kemp rookie cards.
Ooh,
Man,
nice.
Rain Man.
That is my brother's favorite player growing up, and it pained me to see the Seattle Supersonics not be a team anymore
for
in
sure.
the NBA.
He was unbelievable. Like people were like, "Oh, Blake Griffin's the best athlete." I'm like, I mean, Sean Kemp was just an absolute monster of an athlete. Like jumping out of the gym and just big and muscular. Like there was nobody like him in the NBA at
But
that point. I mean,
man.
David Robinson had the same kind of build, but Kemp was so much more
100%.
explosive.
They,
I mean, nobody has a better body than Robinson, but like that explosion, you can't beat that.
I remember listening to a podcast and he was talking about when he first dunked, and I want to say it was 7th grade, like on a teacher, because they were playing like teacher-student game, and like the basketball coach called him over and was like, "Throw it down."
I'm getting
He's
so
like,
many-
He's like, "You're sure?" And he's like, "Yeah."
I'm getting so many like dodgeball vibes. Like when you're picking your team, you make sure you pick out kids here like Winston.
Yeah.
Just pummel.
Oh, the story I was thinking of was the Bill Walton story with Mike Breen,
There.
which I think is one of the single best heartfelt stories I've ever heard.
I don't know if I
Anyone
recall
tell?
this one, Chris. You might have to enlighten the viewers.
So basically, it was Mike Breen's dad was a Navy veteran, and he was, he was not doing super well, and he was going to take Breen was going to take his dad to San Diego to go visit and maybe see the ship he used to serve on. And he called Bill saying, "Hey, where's a good hotel?" He's like, "You're not staying in a hotel. You're staying with me." And
What are friends for? Did we become best friends?
and it is like there's not many stories that every time I hear it, I just I'm crying a little bit. It is one of the single most heartfelt stories I've ever heard somebody tell, and Breen tells it so well. I could not recommend it enough. Like go find that story and listen to it. There's so much badness going on, and to hear just people being just genuinely helpful to others and being genuinely caring for somebody else always hits me, and just makes you love Bill Walton. The whole story.
100%,
You're like, oh yeah, Bill Walton, what a lovable goofball. You're like, no, he's just
He's
a
that good of a
genuinely
guy.
good man, and it's one of the best stories you'll ever hear. So I think it was on Big Cat's show on terrible awful network.
Barstool.
Yeah, that
That's
one.
on Barstool.
Yeah,
You mean
but-
the one that I'm literally mirroring all my shows against?
Yeah, Big Cat was the interviewer, but it was awesome. Definitely go check that out.
4 shows in, I actually want to be the barroom chat to the bar stool. That's kind of the point.
I remember buying Bill Walton's audiobook, and he narrates it himself. And I was
it's
like,
gotta be all
this
over the
is
place.
Fantastic, yeah.
Yeah,
What else you find over there?
Dan Marino hologram card.
Oh,
These
look at
hologram cards
that!
are definitely having a hard time on the scanning gaps.
Those are cool because that was what 94.
This is 94. Man, to have your
damn.
brain. There we go. If it's actually flipped, you're like
Jordan's
calling
over
out
here.
the year, and I can't even hold the card upright. It's something that's upside down.
Those weird die
Is that
cuts.
94. Yeah, flip it around.
Sure. This looks good from my house.
This should not work. All right, what did you find over there? You got a good stack.
Yeah, I got some stuff I'm going through here. I got, I believe, sophomore year John Smoltz.
Oh, that's great. I love that is still my
wispy
favorite
mustache.
year of
Couple of
baseball
those.
cards. I love that little ribbon at the bottom for the cards. It's just clean, it's pretty.
Yeah, I think
And
it's
shout out to E.E.
1989.
Edwards and Gordon joining us here right at the end of the show. Make sure you guys join us at 7 every week, and you'll be all set to join for bidding and giveaways and stuff. Oh, nice.
Ooh, is that a rookie Gary Sheffield?
It's All-Star rookie,
Nice.
1990.
Gary Sheffield, probably one of the most underrated in all of baseball.
I mean, what a talent.
Yep.
how does he do that?
But he was fast. He was strong. He was good at everything.
Pick a tool.
A little bit of a head case,
Well, I was
You
unfortunately.
could have had the baseball version of I Want to Be Mike with Gary
was
Sheffield.
like-
So good.
The earlier version of Pool House, only
Yeah.
from the perspective of could hit for average, could hit for power, RBIs, what have you. But he was always in the shadow of one person who was always better than him. So Pool House always had Bonds in front of him when he
Yep.
was with the Cardinals. And then Sheffield, no matter which league you went to, you're like, oh, he's fantastic, but he's one level below. So it just, when we were doing the game of walk-up song, it made me think of when he played for the Dodgers and he had his wife's song as his walk-up song. And that game, he hit 2 home runs.
That would be that much fun. And to that point, that was a fun topic, I think, to end this conversation with, Mr. Jordan. We had that video that you started that we chit-chatted on the other day, but we never got Joe over here to get in on that conversation. So I want to make sure we give Joe the opportunity to, first off, tell us his walk-up song. And then I want to just talk walk-up songs in general in Major League Baseball. And if you need a moment, I can tell you my favorite.
Go ahead, because I'm going to need a couple moments.
Yeah, see, I put him on the spot. Just thinking off the top of the head. Nobody's listening.
I know.
I'm just playing. So, Daniel Vogelbach, kind of a thick gentleman.
Daniel Vogelberger.
Danny Burgers. He would come up when he was with the Mets to "My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard." My milk.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Good one.
Is that a party foul? Chris, I don't know if we ever got to hear your walk-up song either while Joe is thinking.
Oh, geez. I mean, I go back and I immediately think of like when I think of like Golden Era Simpsons where Homer's a boxer and walked out to "Why Can't We Be Friends?"
But he's about to get pummeled.
So I'm thinking of that, maybe like a talking head song like "Life Under Wartime."
Oh, there you go.
Yo, just something like funky that you can like move to on the way out. So got a little bit of like disco beats.
Not going to quite go burning down the house. Yeah, too obvious.
I love
too obvious. Psycho
I love
Killer.
the song, but I like one that's a little more. I like bouncy, something that you got to move to.
How about we go to Devo and you can have an uncontrollable urge?
That's pretty good.
There it is. Good stuff. Speaking of pool holes, we have Tierney Trading. That's a guy who had some incredible clutch homers too.
Pool House.
Pool holes.
Unbelievable.
Incredibly talented.
It's like already people are losing like his prime from like new
Reality.
fans. Like he was so unbelievable during his prime.
Yeah.
It was just astonishing what he was doing for those years. Like you got the tail end when he was like Trout together in Anaheim.
Yep.
But man, those St. Louis years, what a monster!
How many
he
World
was.
Series did he win in St.
I
Louis?
want to say 3. Right?
I want to say 3.
2 or 3? I was thinking 2.
I just
Those-
remember when
those
they were
teams are
talking,
stacked.
They were talking about making adjustments, and typically if you're a good player, make adjustments game to game. If you're a really good player, you make adjustments inning to inning. He would make adjustments during the at bat,
Pitch
and
to
they're like,
pitch.
"That doesn't, you can't comprehend that
Yep.
thing." Yeah,
Those
just
are the
incredible.
differences between Hall of Famers and mere mortals that make it to Major League Baseball. Because that was something that I always saw with Paul Molitor in his playing days. The man wasn't the machine in hitting home runs, but he was known as the igniter, which is, by the way, such a cool nickname. And to that point, he just found a way to get hits. But when he was coaching for the Twins, there's stories of him sitting in the dugout, and he was just calling out, he's going to throw this. He's going to throw this. And he was right, like, for like a whole inning, this one player that was a young player at the time. I want to say it was actually, funny enough, Trevor Plouffe, who does all talking baseball these days. So, and badmouthed our boy Ernie the other night.
All right, any last second additions over there to show?
This one is not. This is kind of a preferential one. Remember this guy, Christian Okoye?
Nigerian Nightmare.
Yeah.
There you go.
Tecmo Bowl 2.
Oh
This
my
dude
God, he was
crushed it. You couldn't tackle him with the whole defensive line.
Tecmo Super Bowl. He was the second best player in the game behind LA Raiders Bo Jackson.
Yeah, he was up there. Yeah.
But Okoye was the second best, and he was so unbelievably talented. His speed and strength were really, really strong, but he just another one that just kind of fell apart. Like, I think it was the prelude to understanding that running backs were like swappable. Yeah.
They quickly burn out, unfortunately. And then you saw that with Bo Jackson with the hip injury. Oh, man, what I would have killed for that man to play just football or just baseball and seeing what he could have done in either of those sports. Because as good as he played those two for that brief time and, put him in the Hall of Fame for that alone.
Well, because the Chiefs were also doing Thunder and Lightning a little bit with because I forget the other guy, but they had another little bit of a scat back, and he was also good. But they did that for a hot minute. They were one of the first to do that. Split because Okoye couldn't do full time. He couldn't be like the Emmitt Smith innings eater.
400
guy.
carries a season, that type of thing.
But they were doing that, and he was. Man, there was some real strong stuff there.
So, Jordan, you got any last minute ones over there? Otherwise, we got to hear for this person. We haven't heard a walk-up song from him yet.
No, let me do it.
I'm putting him on the spot.
We have to do walk-up songs.
I've been trying to think of like some classics.
What would get you moving?
Okay, so there's a song right now I've been listening to when I exercise, and it's called "Miles on It" by Kane Brown.
There you go.
It's a fun song. I like it.
I know that one because my wife is a monster
moving.
Kane Brown fan.
Yeah, I think it's with Marshmello, so it's kind of like an EDM country song.
Marshmallow.
It's a fun one.
That is a fun one.
I probably get people in the stands telling me to change it, like they want Dalton Varsho to change his.
Ernie Clement right now is coming out to Kisses I Was Made for Loving You, and I love every minute of it. I'm slightly upset that he stopped doing the Bills shout version.
When he changed that
right at the beginning of the season, and seeing he is the number one leading All-Star game vote getter right now, I don't care.
Shout out Ernie.
Yep. So anyways, party people, I greatly appreciate you all listening in tonight. It's been a great time. We got our first auction out of the way. Congratulations again to the Michael Jordan card winner. And we're going to be back next week, Tuesday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you join us right here on Cardboard Archaeology. Until then, make sure you hit us up on social media. We are having a blast making new videos for you every day with this gang. And we're going to have everything listed up on the shop very shortly. Have a great night, everybody, and cheers.
Yeah, and check out Lunchador if you want to listen to podcasts from Rochester and all around. We'll be back next time.
Cheers.
With more.